I remember like my dad would be like, you know, once you are over 30, like nobody's gonna want you. At the time, I wasn't really feeling like I need to get settled down or whatnot. So I did start like try to like date. So the last guy I dated, he didn't respect the boundaries of, you know, staying abstinent before marriage. And he kept pushing for it, keep pushing for it. And even though I've been very vocal about that I don't want to do that until I get married, you know, he just kept trying to push the envelope. And yeah, so it happened one day. And afterwards, I just feel really horrible. I feel like I failed. Like it was, you know, 28 years of staying abstinent. There were countless nights where I just cried myself to sleep because of all these like negative emotion, and like the scene of that incident just kept like replaying in my head. And it was just horrible because you keep like saying like you don't want to do this, but then that person is just like going for it and like disregarding like your boundaries and how you feel, like you're uncomfortable and, you know, they just want what they want kind of thing. I think that's how I felt. I was definitely really angry at the person and at myself because, you know, it takes two hands to clap, and definitely it's not just his fault, but it was my fault as well. And then after that, I kind of just gave up on myself for a little bit. I just like stayed around, and then I didn't really care about like what people would do to my body or, you know, all that stuff. It's not a good place, definitely, because, you know, in comparison of like how seriously I took this value, and then once like it was broken and I just went into a dark space, I kind of just based my worth on performance, where like I gotta appear a certain way or like, you know, talk a certain way to like attract guys or like to feel like wanted. So like even when guys want me to do things like I don't want to do or I don't feel comfortable doing, like I would like still do it just so like they wouldn't like leave me. And that, you know, is definitely not valuing myself. You know, like I have to know like I am important, I am worthy, and here are my boundaries. And I was always having the mindset of like I'm not important enough, like other people are more important. So like even when I was like serving, you know, in campus and my marketplace and all that stuff, I'm always like putting others first. And then I guess like I didn't really realize like I didn't see myself as that important. So like I would, you know, give to everybody else because that's more meaningful than giving to myself. I feel like through dating and through this incident, I feel like God really like showed me how it breaks his heart when like we don't see our value as how he sees us. And I feel like that's what God is saying to me, that when I didn't value my body, then I'm hurting him. Like pretty much in that dark place where I was feeling sorry for myself and all that stuff. And feeling like a hypocrite, I think that would be the word. Like feeling like I was still serving at church, but like I did that is like, wow, like a big sin, you know? I go through ups and downs and horrible times, and it's important to be able to open up and share with people you trust. Sometimes people might not understand, sometimes people might judge, but at least you're taking the step to open up, and being able to talk about it, I think is the first step to healing.